Great musicians take inspiration from everything around them, turning ordinary moments into extraordinary melodies. One such example is Jimmy Buffett. His memorable song Margaritaville, released on Valentine's Day in 1977, was a career-defining smash, becoming synonymous with good times and warm weather. Since then, the Margaritaville state of mind has seeped into our culture, shaping restaurants, resorts, and even retirement communities. But how did he come up with this iconic tune? What sparked the creation of Margaritaville, the anthem of carefree living? Let's dive into the story behind the creation of Margaritaville. It all started with one man, Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy was born on December 25, 1946 in Pascagoula, Mississippi. He grew up in Mobile, Alabama, surrounded by the charm of the ocean and sandy shores. These coastal experiences would later become the soul of his music. Despite his parents' hopes for him to become a priest or a naval officer, Jimmy found his calling elsewhere. In 1965, he enrolled at Auburn University, where he picked up a guitar, driven by the desire to impress his peers and maybe catch the eye of a certain someone. However, his newfound love for music and the distraction of girls led him astray, causing him to flunk out of Auburn in 1966. To dodge the draft, Jimmy enrolled in Pearl River College and began performing music to support himself. It was during this time that he found himself lost in the vibrant music scene of New Orleans, playing gigs with his band, the Upstairs Alliance. Despite various setbacks, Jimmy remained determined. He eventually graduated from the University of Mississippi in 1969 with a degree in history, securing his musical dreams while avoiding the Vietnam draft due to a medical condition. From his earliest days as a performer at Mobile's Admirals Club, Jimmy had an innate ability to connect with his audience. His folksy, easy manner drew a fiercely loyal fan base, the earliest so-called Parrotheads. Despite initial struggles, Jimmy's talent caught the attention of Barnaby Records, and in 1970 he released his first LP, Down to Earth. But it wasn't until a pivotal trip to Key West, Florida in 1971 that Jimmy found his groove. Surrounded by the eclectic crowd at the Chart Room bar, he soaked in the laid-back atmosphere, playing music for drinks and embracing the beach bum lifestyle. By 1973, Jimmy signed with ABC Dunhill Records and released his second debut album, A White Sports Coat and a Pink Crustacean. The album featured the hit song Come Monday, marking Jimmy's breakthrough into the music scene. In 1976, something special happened to Jimmy Buffett. He tasted his very first margarita at a restaurant called Lung's Cocina del Sur in Austin, Texas. And let's just say that he liked it a lot. After a night of sipping margaritas and soaking in the Texan vibes, Jimmy found himself at a friend's place in Austin, scribbling down lyrics on a deck under the stars. That's where the magic of Margaritaville began. Back in Key West, Florida, Jimmy added the finishing touches to the song. Soon enough, it found its way onto his album Changes in Latitudes, released in January of 1977. Recording the song was an adventure in itself. Jimmy teamed up with producer Norbert Putnam at Criteria Studios in Miami. They usually worked in Nashville, but for this album, they needed to be near the water to capture that carefree vibe, and Miami provided the perfect backdrop. Norbert Putnam recalled how Jimmy first pitched the idea for Margaritaville in the studio. At first, Norbert wasn't so sure about a song inspired by lost flip-flops and missing salt for a margarita, but when Jimmy played the tune, everyone knew it was something special. Norbert described it as more than a song. It was like a mini-movie, capturing the essence of island life. Reflecting on the song's success, Jimmy himself felt lucky to tap into what people imagined the tropics to be. It wasn't just about the lyrics or the melody, it was about capturing a feeling of escape, of letting go, and of enjoying life's simple pleasures. Now, let's talk about what makes this famous song so special. It's like stepping into the shoes of a guy spending an entire season at a beach resort, where every verse paints a picture of his day-to-day adventures and reflections. In the first verse, we find our main guy chilling on his porch, strumming his guitar, and taking in the laid-back atmosphere. He's not in a rush, he's just enjoying the moment, watching tourists soak up the sun while he savors some sponge cake and waits for his shrimp to cook. It's all about those simple, joyous moments that make life sweet. But then, things take an unexpected turn in the second verse. Our guy discovers a tattoo of a woman on his skin, a mysterious reminder of a forgotten night. It's like a wake-up call, making him question what else he might have forgotten or missed in his carefree lifestyle. And just when you think that the story couldn't get any more interesting, the third verse adds another layer. Our protagonist steps on something sharp, injuring himself and ruining his flip-flops. It's a moment of pain and inconvenience, but instead of dwelling on it, he chooses to find comfort in a fresh batch of margaritas, using them to numb both his physical and emotional wounds. Now, let's talk about those choruses. Each time they come around, it's like his friends are offering their 2 cents on his recent breakup. At first, they reassure him that it's not his fault. But as the song progresses, our protagonist starts to see things differently. He begins to acknowledge his own role in the relationship's failure, realizing that his actions might have played a part in driving away the woman he loved. Now, here's the scoop on Margaritaville that will make you smile. Jimmy Buffett once spilled the beans during a recording of CMT's Crossroads with the Zac Brown Band that Margaritaville was originally intended for none other than Elvis Presley. But fate had other plans. Presley passed away the same year the song was released. Now, let's talk about how Margaritaville isn't just a song, it's a lifestyle. Buffett took the Margaritaville vibe to the next level by opening up Margaritaville stores in cool spots like Key West, New Orleans, and even Jamaica. These stores sell all kinds of stuff inspired by the song, from clothes to unique souvenirs. But wait, there's more. Ever heard Sammy Hagar's cover of Margaritaville? He teamed up with Toby Keith for a duet version that is a real hit. Hagar realized that Keith, his close buddy and fellow lover of the laid-back lifestyle, was the perfect fit for the song. They've even jammed out to Margaritaville together countless times at Cabo Wabo. How cool's that? And did you know that Margaritaville isn't Buffett's only claim to fame? Before this chart-topping hit, his highest charting single was Come Monday. Margaritaville also made waves on the country charts, hitting number 13. The song's popularity doesn't end there. In 2016, it was honored with a spot in the Grammy Hall of Fame for its cultural significance. And it's not just music. Margaritaville has made appearances in TV shows like The Simpsons and Hawaii Five-0, as well as movies like The Angry Birds Movie 2 and Anger Management. And get this, Margaritaville is so iconic that it was selected for preservation in the United States National Recording Registry by the Library of Congress in 2023. Now, that's what you call a timeless classic. And guess what? After Jimmy Buffett's passing in 2023, Margaritaville made a comeback, re-entering the Billboard Hot 100 chart at number 38. It is a testament to the enduring legacy of this beloved tune. Now, if we think about why Margaritaville became so famous, it's because it's more than just a song. It's a feeling, a vibe, a whole lifestyle. With its catchy tune and easy-to-understand lyrics, it takes us to a place where we can forget about our worries and just enjoy the sunshine and good company. But it's not just about the music or the beach scenes. Margaritaville is special because it speaks to something inside all of us. It's about appreciating the little things in life, finding peace even when things get tough, and being able to laugh at ourselves when we mess up. Jimmy Buffett's relaxed attitude and love for beach life shine through in every line, inviting us to join him on a journey of fun and relaxation. Whether we're hanging out with friends or dealing with a rough patch, Margaritaville reminds us to take it easy and enjoy the moment. What's cool is that lots of different artists have covered the song, showing how it can fit into all kinds of music styles. And it's been featured in movies and TV shows too, making it even more famous. But what makes Margaritaville really special is how it helps us imagine a place where life is simple and carefree, a place we'd all like to be sometimes. And in a world that can be busy and stressful, that's a pretty cool thing to think about. So, here's to Margaritaville, a song that'll always bring a smile to our faces. If you enjoyed this journey through Margaritaville, be sure to give this video a like and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more such content. Thanks for watching.